there's one thing I learned about this movie. It's that you could have made a lot of money as a dentist in World War One. They Shall Not Grow Old is the latest movie by Peter Jackson. It's also a documentary. Surprise, surprise. On a technical level, this film is really good. It shines. You have perfectly colorized footage that is just so well done, makes it look like it's new, although you can still tell it's old, but because colorization just looks a little different, but it's as well done as it can be by today's standards. It's got wonderful sound added to it to make it seem like it was recording. It's really right there. They have lip readers come in and write down the lines of what people were saying and stuff, and had professionals in that language dub it over, and it's really well done. An incredibly, on a technical standpoint, well-made film. On a non-technical story and emotional standpoint, it's basically like any other World War documentary that you've seen. I know it's a little different in the fact that it doesn't like cut to the person actually sitting there going, with their name here saying, well, what made this really cool was this and this. There's nothing like that, but you do have them, you do have narration commentary by various veterans playing overhead the whole time, and it does let you in on a lot of a soldier's point of view, and it does really good. I think Peter Jackson used great footage. It was actually interesting. Afterward, there was a behind-the-scenes thing that explained all the footage he didn't use, and I thought this almost would have been cooler as like a 10-part BBC History Channel co-production where we could have got all this footage colorized and make it almost more of a story that way, focus on specific areas. As it was, you don't get very emotionally involved, you don't get emotionally attached. The most emotional part is probably at the end when they come home and everyone's talking about how they couldn't talk to anyone about it because nobody really understood, nobody had the concept. And that was really the most intriguing part for me was, wow, I want to hear more about this. What did you do then after that? How did you manage? What did you do? And it doesn't go into that, but it does a great job with that. And as a whole, if you've never seen a World War documentary, this is the one to see. If you have, if you've seen multiple, you could probably want to watch this just for the update. And again, on a technical level, it's brilliant. As an overall movie, it's not anything special. It's not a standout documentary or anything, besides the fact that it's bringing it more to life. But overall, I'd probably give this a B. I give it a B just because technically it is so brilliant, and the amount of hard work that would have went into making something like this is mind-boggling. I can't give it higher than that, though, just because, as I said, it's a good World War documentary, but it's not outstanding. We've seen things like this before. Alright, guys, that was it. As always, like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you want me to watch, and thank you.